Welcome back, everyone. I'm Crane Bramp, you're all brainiacs, and this is episode 10 of Herbs, where we are sultans of smoke, and we're out on the rim trying to, well, just make it day by day and hopefully not lose any more colonists like we did last time. So, welcome in. It has been so between episodes. I mean, we've got basic stuff done. We've been working on replacing the walls. We've had a couple of traders in. We've been mining stuff out. This is ready to also worked on columns over here a little bit. Still working on this. We don't have any granite right now. I realized belatedly that we don't have any granite chunks over here. So I've got some in, and I've also got slate working, since it looks like we've got, like, I don't know, several hundred chunks of slate in there that we can use. Also, if you can believe it, we have another infested ship chunk. Man, I thought it was going to land in the Ancient Danger, but really kind of doesn't matter because we're kind of beat up right now. So let's talk about what all happened. We got a bulk goods trader, a robot trader. We had a party, research quest opportunity, textiles traders, doctor opportunity. Some people broke. Everybody got muscle parasites. Ginger went on a food binge. Some travelers seek aid. They're still out there. An exotic goods trader, a psychic emitter, and histronic. Just basically some breaks and stuff. Let me go on and speed this up. So between episodes, you know what? Before we get started, let's go on and do our intro. You know what? I really appreciate you stopping by and hanging out, watching the video. If you wouldn't mind, a like and subscribe would be appreciated. And yeah, let's jump right into it. I always try to keep that short, man. So in between episodes, I did a whole bunch of workbench bills. We did the biorefinery bills. I went through and checked all of my food bills and made sure, now that we're getting chocolate, that we got choco milk, the garden coffee, the garden tea, psychite, vegetable broth. I'm also cooking vegetarian lavish meals, and I took those off of my available things for the colonists to eat. Those are going to be for guests. So any lavish meals will be for the guests. We're already eating stuff that's classified as lavish, such as the stews and when we make pizzas and all that other good stuff. So we've got all that to still do. Well, obviously, we got our walls done. We got our floor done. I think I've still got a couple of walls that need doing. I put in a couple more fridges over here because we were just starting to overflow with all of this stuff we got, because I'm also keeping all of our Smokeleaf drugs and stuff over there. I planted some additional hops to get us some beer moving. I do have bills over here for fruit drinks, wort, choco milk, tea, coffee, all that good stuff. Also, I paused our Smokeleaf trimming bill because we were down to 205 anyway from almost 7,000 or something like that. So we have a crap ton of fibers. We got like 2,500 of them, and we're finally building our seeds back up. I primarily wanted to pause this because the Crafter 4 and the Hullerbot were double teaming. It was wild. As soon as he would drop something, the Hullerbot and would grab it and put it in here, and they were so fast. They just sat here and just knocked it all out. But I knew that we were going to need slate chunks and stuff and hempcrete, so we are doing that. Muir and Tewi are down right now. They not only have muscle parasites, but they have fractures and a few other things that we're working on. These bone fractures right here, we're doing some repairs on them. A little bit of plasteel and, you know, stuff like that. I worked on building roofs, and finally all of the stuff got picked up out here. And when a trader come by, we sold not only the organs, but all of the tainted clothing and clothing that we didn't want and all that good stuff. So we ended up with like 10 grand. Which is not too bad. We've got 1,500 synthylene. Our chem fuel storage is like maxed out. And for whatever reason, the synthylene is not being hauled, and I can't force haul it or anything else, and I don't know yet. I don't know why those aren't getting moved. I don't know if it's just there's other haul jobs in front of them or what's happening, but here's where we are on our research. Haven't been that far. We've still got the same thing, except I threw biosculpting and age reversal bioregeneration in there so that by the time we get down there, hopefully we can do that. So we need to call the mining company and pay our little partnership fee. We do have our silver down here, so why does it still say that there... Ah, the orbital beacon is not powered. That's the problem. Okay, well, that's pretty easy to fix. Probably when I did all these walls, I forgot to come through and do power conduits. Let me do those real quick. All right, all of the power out here is done. I've run it all down through here. I've also run a subsurface conduit through the middle of here. That ought to get everything moving. We do have our silver down here. We just need power down there. And we're also waiting on stuff right here. So let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Looks like we had a small collapse right there. Not sure why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it just barely is out of the area. I guess I'm going to have to do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I guess I'm going to have to go on just to make it look right and do 3 more down there, and then we'll mine that out once that's done. All right, so what I'd like to get done today, we are going to do hopefully our guest rooms. Obviously, we've got mining code to do as soon as we get power down there. And I would really like to get lights in down here and start working on that. And yeah, so what I'm going to do, also I've got, I rearranged the work for the robots a little bit to where they had a few other things. And I put a couple of them on drilling so that they can work over here on this. And because we're starting to run a little low on crude because we're making so much chem fuel. In fact, you know what? It probably wouldn't hurt to put another chem fuel container out. But this will help us keep our crude up because our crude's slowly going down. So not a huge deal, but you know, I want to make sure that we've got that going. So I am not ready to do these infested ship chunks. We've still got people down. Why is Gray bleeding? Blood loss moderate, concussion, permanent gunshot energy. Oh, Gray went berserk. Somehow I missed that. Can somebody stabilize him right there so that he doesn't die? And then we'll get him over to medical where somebody can watch him. So we also need to work on ideology assignments today. But what I'm going to do is I think we're doing pretty good right now. I'm going to go on and do a speed up so that we can get a few more things done so that we can get primarily I want to get the power done so that we can do... so that this orbital beacon gets powered, and then we can go on and do our partnership fee. So I'm going to speed this up. I will be right back with you guys, and let's see what we can get done. All right, so we didn't get very far, and man, the insects are just... Oh my gosh, man. It's like every day, every single time. All right, let's get who we actually have down here. We don't actually have very many people on these two freaking heavy sleeper, man. Really, really hate heavy sleeper. I'm hoping that we have enough turrets to fend this off, because this is a pretty big attack to be defending with just 3 people. Oh, man. Whew. All right, Smokey. Can you come out here? Actually, who can... Oh, no path. Might help if I actually gave him a path out there. So, Sherrod. Yeah, buddy. All right, so you're gonna do him. Let's do him. Him. Oh, frick. Everybody's freaking breaking because of the, can I get another... Nobody can... Okay, thank you, Sherrod. Sherrod, again, went on break and then, like, locked up and reserved the bill to actually finish that off. Doctor request opportunity. We cannot go out with a psychic emanator working as much as we're breaking. Food bins, we had that rage, apathy, we had a solar flare, of course, so that I have to replant all my hydroponics and waste all that time. And the psychic emitter changed to male. There's also another thing. We are definitely down lower on Smokey. What is wrong with you? You have food poisoning. Can somebody... Why? Don't leave him laying on the floor. It's like you walk past him. It's like, oh, look, there's somebody laying on the floor right there. Hope you're doing good, bro. Oh, man. All right, so... what else was it that I wanted to do? Oh, we're running low on colonists. We are going to use Rimdeed. Now, Rimdeed is basically a recruitment site. You hire and go to packages. You can buy different levels of colonists, basically, and they seek them out and find you good, or, you know, if you buy the lower level, the lower cost colonists, sometimes bad. We're going to do free trial, which gets us 1 application and tells us on our Rimdeed confirmation that we'll hear from them in 1 to 3 working days. What happens is you get a confirmation that you've actually asked Rimdeed to do it, and then at that point, Rimdeed will send you someone's resume, which includes their bio and all that information, and you can take a look and then decide if you actually want to accept them or not. If you don't accept them, you spent the money anyway. So I always try to save up my money and buy the VIP package, which is 5. And they usually have really good skills and not very bad, Smokeleaf Addiction. Now, Smokeleaf Addiction works a little bit different for Smokeleaf Industry Reborn. It's actually not as bad of a thing. So, we've got Smokeleaf Addiction for, someone, and then Gray is in a daze. This is finally powered, so we can get somebody to come down here and call Mining Co. Can somebody please put that up when you get a chance? Go on and pay the partnership fee. They land for free the first time. You can call them for 1,500 silver if you wish. And they will come, but they will also, if they land by themselves, you can always trade with them. It's not It's not like they're not going to trade with you if they land and you don't pay them money. They will land if you don't pay them money, and then you can do that from there. These guys always have the absolute cheapest steel and plasteel that you can get anywhere on the rim. However, their medicine, their components, and all that other stuff are horribly expensive. So we are going to take all of his steel and 100 plasteel just to keep us going. That gold for $24 a thing is absolutely ridiculous. All right, so that gets our steel done. Who is this? We have a combat supplier. I don't know that we actually want to talk to them. Who else has got a good social? You do. I don't know if we actually want to buy anything from them, but I'll be happy to take a look and see if we've got anything to sell. So give me just a minute. All right, so I've sold a few things. We're only going to get 86 back, but I took 51 components from him, and he's also got some barrels, which means that we can finally build mortars, which means that we're also going to have to start manufacturing shells, which is fine. All right, so now that those are out, where are we going to put... You know what? Why don't we put our mortars outside? That way we don't have to worry about a roof or anything else. All right, sorry about that. I know it looked like I was like searching around and didn't know what I was doing, but the stuff kept going off over here, and I was like looking over here to see what was up. So psychic emitter drone, Himchan is histronic. We did the combat supplier. I got a couple of barrels, and I got his components so that we can build that stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to speed this up a little bit and let this go. We'll have our... You know what? Actually, that's incorrect because we need to make... So I think we're going to do... We really need to research weaponized gas. But I think probably the best thing to do would be to do incendiary shells and high explosive shells for now. I'm going to only keep 10 in stock, so we'll go on and make them. Whoops. Copy these bills, kill that one, paste it over there, linked. And then I built these right here specifically, clear all, so that they could hold our shells. So mortar shells, that includes everything. We'll make that critical. And to copy that, and J to paste it over there. That way all of our shells are right here by the mortars. There's our 2 mortars. All right, guys, we are off and running. I will see you on the other side of this speed up. All right. We do have a robot trader. This is probably going to be the only time you ever see this, but I'm going to pass on him simply because we only have 12 grand. I want to do rim deed applicants, and I think the VIP package is 8 grand. So, here is our applicant. This is what it looks like. This is the information you get. So this is Willie May. He's a defector. Childhood as a medical assistant, martial artist, ocean lover, tycoon, and capable of firefighting and artistic. That's not bad. So medical and shooting. I mean, sure. So he will arrive within 1 to 3 days. We also have a weather controller quest. So Amard Gray, Grand Captain of Inler, There's a weather controller machine. Also 7 turrets and 1 outlander defend the site. And there may be an unknown threat. This will remain until you go destroy it. And it's only a psychic neuroformer. Actually, I'm good with that. I don't want to... So we haven't finished our SRTS yet, although we're working on it. And we don't have enough silver... Oh, man. I didn't even think about that. We don't have enough silver and steel to do our ship. So do we really want to spend our money on rim deed applicants, or do we want to take that and call Mining Co. and get us some steel and plasteel? The problem is I don't think I've got enough money to get everything that we need. Oh, that's a good question. Tell you what, we're going to wait until our rim deed applicant gets here and we'll make that decision there. I also wanted to show you, I worked on the drug policy while between episodes. So we've got beer, all of our Smokeleaf edibles and Smokeleaf drugs, as well as yayo, psychite tea, the rest of our Smokeleaf stuff, garden tea, fruit drinks, garden coffees, and cigarillos. And these are all on either use every day, use every 2 days, or use every 3 days. Like, for example, for the yayo, depending on how addictive they are. And I have their mood set anywhere between 35, simply because I don't want them to become an alcoholic, and 50. So they're going to use the drugs as a mood enhancer, which is the whole idea, rather than them just using it every day to feed their addictions. And those people who do get Smokeleaf addiction, we should have enough edibles and everything else to do that without any real problems. So this is going to be our... Yeah, my brain's not working today. This is going to be our guest room, so I'm going to go on and throw this down. I was going to divide this and make a separate recreation and dining room, but I think I'm just going to do it all as one big room. We'll do hempcrete in there. We'll probably do slate beds. And Chewie has a corpse obsession. Ugh. She's going to dig up a corpse and present it for all to see because her fiance died. So she's going to go dig him up and bring him over here and be like, see what you guys did to my baby? Do you see what you did to him? Oh, man. All right, so furniture. Let's do slate beds. All right, so those are all of our beds, our end tables. I can hear somebody having a tantrum, tearing crap up. We've got our beds. We have our end tables. I have a table. We have, looks like 2,500 cloth, which ought to be plenty to do chairs. All right, Psychic Pulse drove a raccoon mad. Willie Mae had a tantrum. We got a Masterwork Mixed Stone small sculpture. That's nice. We'll put that over probably in... we're probably in our new dorm where we're going to work stuff out. So, yeah, let's get this going. I don't know what I'm going to do about my granite slabs down here, my granite fine tile, because we don't have enough granite to finish that. We may be able to find like a masonry trader or something may come by. I do have all of the granite that is on the map marked to be hauled. We've been doing a lot of, I've had everybody restricted inside because we've been doing so much building, but I'm going to go on and unrestrict them now. All right, so I guess we can check and see how much the Remdeed stuff is going to be. I would like to know that before we go. So the VIP package is $8 grand. Oh, that's a good question. Do we put off SRTS? I honestly don't think with 12 grand, I've got enough to buy everything that I need for RTS and SRTS, and I'd kind of like to see what the dropship is going to cost. So I'm going to go on. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go on and take 5, the gold confirmation package, apathy for Smokey, that, and now the psychic emitter drone is bashing on the females. Such a woman basher thing. Whoa, what are we out? Our cap is still going. I make you a bet. Why is this stuff not being... Maybe I need to clear the storage on this. Clear all. Okay. Okay, that was weird. So until I uncapped the storage, this stuff was like trapped here. Okay, that's good enough. I can do that. So let me pull this out. We are going to speed this up a little bit. We're waiting on Remdeed applicants and the guest stuff to be built and ready, and then we'll turn it into the guests. We'll set our costs. Some of them are going to cost, some of them are going to be free, and then we will start re-allowing our guests. And we're also going to need to make some recreation stuff over here too. You know what? We can go on and do that now. And our guys can use their recreation stuff for the moment. So slate seems to be like a good thing to use at the moment. So let's do a slate table right there. We will do a slate game of right there. We can do a slate poker table, say about right there. Ought to keep it away from everybody. And then a slate billiards table right there. And man, talk about cramming stuff in. That is about as good as you can get right there. All right, guys, Muir's having a tantrum. I hate tantrums because they tear shit up and then I have to rebuild it. Anyway, I'm going to quit gabbing. We're going to speed this up and I will see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, we didn't get very far in because our Remdeed applicants came in. So we have social and animals incapable of violent and caring. Oh, God, he's psychically sensitive. Desensitized fast walker, incapable of intellectual and artistic, they're usually better than this. Melee shooting, great memory, psychopath, can't do skilled labor. Incapable of carrying and social. These are some of the worst quote unquote VIP people I have ever seen. I mean, I'll take them all because I can figure out something that I can do with all of them. Compulsion, a tantrum, and I also thought that I saw something else in that list. Quest available, assault work. I thought that I saw something else. Pirates have set up a camp and are harassing, Daenerys is planning an aerial assault on the camp, which is guarded by five pirates. He wants you to provide 9 soldiers to carry out the attack. How long do I have to do this? Expires in 10 days? Yeah, we might do that. Jeez, are y'all through with all of the activation stuff? So we've got some people that have different ideologies. That's fine. So Rimdeed, Robot Trader, we don't have enough money. All right, let me go on and get these guys work stuff done, and I will be right back with you. All right, there we go. If you want to take a look at it, I will probably work on it a little bit more during between episodes. But basically, I've got everybody on 2s for stuff that they're passionate in and double passionate in, just so that they keep doing that and keep learning to do better. Let's see if we can also start getting some weapons handed out. You are non-violent. I know I've got some people that are non-violent. All right, get you with an assault rifle. You can also shoot. Yeah, this is going to be a problem because we don't have a lot of weapons in stock because I sold a bunch. So I really wasn't... I want to say I wasn't thinking about it, but I was, and then I freaking did it anyway. So, what kind of trader is this? That is a robot trader. That's fine. We don't need any of that. All right, guys, we are going to speed this up one more time, see if we can get this guest room finished and everything else. So I will see you on the other side of the speed up. All right, so another huge run with nothing happening. This is almost completely done up here. I see that I missed a bed right there, though. And that. All right, so we're also going to need... I guess we could do synthylene. We're going to need dressers. So I think I had already selected synthylene. So we can go there. And there. And there and there, just to be safe. Also, we got our colored lamps done. So I think we're going to do... We do these in blue. We'll come 5 off, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 1 there. All right, these things are pretty bright and pretty saturated, so I'm only going to put 6 of them in and see how it does. I have to put a white light in to actually get some balance out of it. But that's all right. So Corpse Obsession, we finished the drop ship. A bioengineering supplier came by. We had a bunch of Smokeleaf addictions and some breaks and stuff due to the psychic drone. So let's see what it's going to take. It's going to take 4,500 steel, which we don't have. We have the gold and we do not have the silver. Actually, we're not that far off. We're not that far off from doing that. Also, I got to thinking about the rec room right here. I'm going to cancel all of that. And then we've got so much slate and the bots are keeping up with it pretty well that I think we are going to do fine slate tile. So that's going to cost us 88,000. Man, that's a lot. 8,000 slate blocks. Oh, man, that is just... That's more than I really wanted to spend, but that's okay. Also, I wanted to do some plates under here. Those there. And I'll figure out what we're going to do about granite. I mean, I'm not sure yet. I'd like to do fine tiles in there. We may put artificial flooring in Man, Muir is just having a time with these muscle parasites. Oh, we have a bulk goods trader coming in, but they're on foot, so they're not going to have that much. All right, so we're going to do the bulk trader, I think, and then we're going to get out of here. I did do some slate tiles over here. Stupid Arctic wool. Oh, okay, it's the traders then. I thought somebody had gone out on nature retreat or something and was out there killing stuff. So let's get, where are you at? I hate when I can't see the trader. It's you. All right, so I've sold some corn. I've sold some rice. We're getting $5,000 from him. He didn't have all that much. I actually had to buy some stuff to come down to what he had. So I got some bowls of stew, and he had snow beets at a fairly decent price, and we're using like vegetables for all kinds of stuff. We also, by the way, I put a bill on to make kibble forever out of insect meat, and we have 30,000 kibble right now. That just boggles my mind how much that we've got. So yeah, and I sold a whole bunch of that stuff that we picked up from the raiders. So I'll go on and mark this stuff as haul urgently. Oh, and I got a little bit of wood from him too, so I don't have to cut any. All right, guys, we need to turn these into guest beds. There we go. And then we're going to kind of grab, like similar. I'm going to grab these down here. And these are going to be 30 a night. Yep. And then I'm going to grab these right here. And those are going to be 10 a night. And then these are going to be free. Oh, and I didn't get my power done. Let's do that and take a look and see what our lamps look like really quick. Actually, we've got these over here already shining. They don't look like they're providing that much light with the blue, does it? I guess we're just going to have to see. We got a robot trader. I'm trying to save my money for the ship. Really, all we need is some steel. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go on and close this out. Again, this episode's running long. Between episodes, we're going to try to finish this. I'm going to try to figure out something about the granite fine tiles over here or whatever I'm going to do with it. This is going to take forever to do over here, not only because it's going to take 8,000 slate, but we've got to remake all those blocks. And we do have, we've still got well over 100. I see a gun over there. Can you equip that, please? I just want to make sure that everybody's got it. And we'll move probably a masterwork sculpture in there. And then I think next episode, we're going to try to start working on our barracks, our recreation room, our ideology stuff. We really need to get going. And then, of course, we're going to try to build the ship, and we're going to work on getting our cafe up and running, which means installing a cash register, putting people on wait staff. And there is just so much to do. Anyway, thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate you hanging out. Remember, if you like what you see, if you like what you saw, just hit the big red subscribe button. And I will see you back for episode 11 of Herbs Herbs. Peace out, guys.